What's happening? Welcome back. Look, have you ever thought about like trying to reach a goal and you haven't quite reached it? Thought about things you want to do but you haven't quite done them. Thought about places you want to go but you haven't quite gotten there. Have you ever wondered why am I not there? Or why does it not happen? Over the past 998 episodes, and even before that, I've been on a quest. And this is one of the foundational questions that I'm realizing that a lot of time it's control. It's can I control myself? Can I control my actions? Can I control my mouth? Can I control my thoughts? Can I control me? And I went back to I think episode 500. And I saw what I talked about on episode 500, and it was the power to control your body. That was back in August of 2022. And in August of 2022, I decided that I was going to run 100 miles in that month. I said, I'm going to run 100 miles this month. I had never done it before, but it was going to be something that I was going to do. Did it happen? Yeah, I ran 100 miles. So today, well, I want to just kind of almost go in the archives and then come back to the present with the power of controlling ourselves so that we can actually help our life and get. See, we want to get what we want, but before we get who we want, we have to be who we're supposed to be and be that person. So, all right, guys, man, what an awesome, incredible day. I just want to welcome you to episode 999. I want to show you these two books here. We've got two books that you can go grab on Amazon. You've got Living Life on the Next Level, which is the newest book, and you've got Next Level Faith. You can get those both on Amazon. At some point, we're probably going to offer, some free resources with them where you get them directly from us. I've actually ordered books that I'll be able to autograph and send to those who want an autograph copy. So those are going to be special books. But right now, you want next level faith, you want to live your life on the next level, go grab these books on Amazon. Go grab both of them. I think Living Life is only $14.99, and Next Level Faith, I believe, is $12.99. You can get those both on Amazon. So guys, man, look, how can one control themselves? I was in my sleep this morning, waking up, thinking about I gotta do my podcast, having my office finally I'm having my office redone. I just decided to do it. Having my office redone, so I'm out in another room, dining room actually. And I was like, I gotta record my podcast. How am I gonna do it? I gotta make sure I do it, so that no one comes in the other room because they start coming over me and all things like that, it'll kind of sound crazy. But anyway, so I wake up this morning. What am I going to share with the people today about AFYL? And controlling ourselves is one thing that we think we do. Have you ever thought you controlled yourself? I'm just thinking about it. Let's look at my life. I'm not going to look at your life. I'll look at my life. Jay is very ambitious. Jay wants to be able to go far in his life. Jay wants to be able to provide at a huge level for his family. Jay wants to be rich, absolutely. We got this book here, this Science of Getting Rich by Wallace D. Riles. I've been reading this book for the past probably 6 years or 7 years. Well, it's a really good book. And so Jay wants to be rich. Not just to be rich, but because I know God wants that for me. I know God wanted that for me. Why? Because He put it in me. Listen, if it wasn't in me, then why would I be rich? I'm rich, just like Bob Proctor said. I was born rich in resources, rich to create, rich to become, rich to rich, rich in all the abundance that's around me and in me. I have all of it. Then the other side of it, okay, if I have all of that, then where's the manifestation of all things? See, that's the part. It's the things. It's the things. See, God put things in your heart because He knew you would want something. So He put things in my heart because He knew I would want something. But it gets down to, can you control yourself? See, the things in life that we want they come with a price. The things in life that we want, they come with a price. It's like going to the supermarket. You want to eat, so you gotta pay. It's like going to the store to buy yourself some clothes. You want to clothe yourself, but you're gonna pay, right? It's like, hey, I want to drive a nice car. Go to the car dealer. You want a nice car, but you're gonna pay. Everything comes with a price. Why do you think people work every day, 8 hours a day? Working is the thing that is done the longest every single day. Working is. Yes, working. Working is done a lot. There's no other activity that people do that's typically longer than working. Now, I'm not saying that some people don't do stuff longer than work, because some people may not work at all, and all they do is waste time. But most people, most basic productive people work 8 hours a day. And that's the longest thing they can do in any day. So if working is something that we're going to do, then how do I control myself to get rich? So I'm going to take my time here, because if you're anything like me, you don't want to just go fast through this part. Because if there's a science of getting rich, if if there's a path of getting rich, then why wouldn't you want to know step by step? See, I remember when I was young, and even today, when you show me how, I'm not gonna forget. I mean, really show it. I'm not just saying how to talk about it. I mean, show me. So, um, now I'm not able to show you like in this podcast, but I'm going to talk myself through the idea that God's given me. And so, if someone is going to control themselves towards their destiny, right? Then how does one control themselves all the way to it? So last night I was having a conversation with Jenny, and I can't remember. I asked a question. I said, like, what if we didn't have phones? What if we didn't have phones? What if we didn't have TVs? What would we be doing together? Now we kind of had it wasn't a long conversation, but when I got up this morning, I noticed that she sent me a message and said we could cook one together. See, why did I pose this question? Because the things that we want is on the other side of distraction. I'll say that again. The things that we want are on the other side of distraction. Right now, there's something distracting you and me from where we want to go. And the more we focus on distraction, the more we miss out on our intentions. And the more we focus on our distractions, the more we miss out on our intentions. So, the answer is simple. Ignore distraction and focus on intention. Okay, I know that's very high level. So, what is in it? Where do we start? So, I'm going to go back to the 4 P's. Guys, you remember the 4 P's? The 4 P's of developing yourself, right? It could have been something. I think it was something else too. It's like, so the 4 P's starts with the picture of something. I want to have an intention, but I don't know what it looks like. And because I don't know what it looks like, I don't know how to control myself. I really don't. So I'm not motivated to do anything. I'm not really excited, because it's just like I wake up in the morning and it's just like another day. Like, just another day. No, I'm no closer to where I want to go. I looked up and I realized I had put off redoing my office for 2 years. Put it off. And I looked up last week. I said, why did I put this off? And I said, I don't know. But the answer was this. I was focused on distraction and not intention. I wasn't controlling myself. The moment I put the picture back in my mind, I got inspired. Literally, the moment the picture came back in my mind, I was like, I'm going to do it today. I text my contract and he says, I'll come by tomorrow. Then he comes by. I can start tomorrow. Let's go. So I focused on distraction. So think about it. At episode 500, no, it was episode 499, so it's 500 episodes ago. Tomorrow, I'm going to talk about what I talked about on episode 500 and bring this off. So it was episode 499. And 499, how to control your body, moving myself I focused on 100 miles running in a month. I'd never done it. The most I'd run in a month about 60 or 70 miles. I would have to run just over 3 miles a day, every single day, 7 days a week, in order to make that goal. And I'm going to tell you, for a runner, for somebody who runs, it's nothing. I don't consider myself a runner, just somebody that did it, because it's something that I said I had to do at the time. And then I put my focus on, I had a picture of myself running for a month. So the picture. So here's the thing. Remember the office part, right? Didn't do anything, took me 2 years. And I woke up out of distraction. I literally woke up out of distraction. I said, well, why do I want to do it? Why? Then I started to think about why the office needs to get changed, why I needed to run those 100 miles. Sometimes it's just to prove something to yourself. The 100 miles, I never did it again, but I proved it to myself. I did it. Can I do it today? If I so decide I can do it, I will. Reason why I don't run like that anymore, because that running pulls off your muscle. Unless you're doing sprints, but I wasn't sprinting. So I was like, I don't want to lose my muscle, so I stopped running. But if I went into a mode where I had to do something like that, I would just do it. So I had to understand where was I going to get my power. Number two, where am I going to get my power from? Why do I need to change this office? Why do I need to run these miles? I need to change this office to prove to myself that I can control myself. I said I was going to do it, but I didn't do it. I need to control myself. I need to control my words. I need to control my actions. I need to control me when I say I'm going to do something. I need to control me. Oh man, I've got a new book coming out. So check this out. This book is actually, even though it's just coming out, it's been around for a while. Well, it's been done for a while. But a new book is coming out. And here's the thing. I wasn't planning on writing a book when the book popped up on my lap. And I've been going back and forth with just kind of the completion part. Anytime you got to complete something, it just requires stuff. Going back and completion. Well, I need to get some power here. Then I thought about the people. I thought about you. I thought about my clients. I thought about the success that the book would have. I thought about the thousands and thousands, the 10,000 copies, the 100,000, the millions of copies that the book can potentially sell. And it's not to sell for the money, it's to sell for the impact that you make in people's lives. And I said, man, if I don't do it, then something bad's going to happen. Something bad's going to happen to me. Not them, it's going to happen to me. Because I'm not fulfilling my purpose. So that I had to get some power, to pull some power out. Which I want to control this. Controlling my life, controlling my mind, controlling my actions. So you got to grab a why power. You got to have a why power. Because this why power is what's going to keep you going. And then it's the plan. We're working on a new challenge that we're going to be helping business owners with coming up very soon, probably in the next 3 weeks or so. We're going to start promoting this challenge probably in the next 7 days, and we're going to do this challenge to help people to to say taxes is fun. Taxes is fun. Taxes, oh my goodness, this is one of the most amazing gifts that God's given us is taxes. Taxes is fun. Yes, it is. So listen to this. I had to write a long list, and I said, this is the plan to finish up the stuff that we're going to do. Write the long list. I got the list written, and I'm just like, let's go. So here it is. Here it is. We got the list. That's the plan to get this thing done. And then it's the patience to go through. It's the patience to go through. See, because that patience is going to help us to position ourselves. It's going to help us to do the things that we know we got to do. So when we're talking about controlling ourselves, we're talking about controlling. How do you control yourself? You're going to control yourself like this. You're going to control yourself with, what's the first step? Picture. You control yourself with a why power. You're going to control yourself by having a plan. You're going to control yourself by knowing that patience, everything that we do with patience comes to fruition. Everything comes to fruition. So as you think today about your power to control yourself, what I want you to consider this. Consider your picture. Consider the power that you have by having a mind. Consider the plan that you can create that's simple. And then consider that, look, at the end of the day, you're going to your destiny. Nothing's overnight. You'll need some patience. Gather your patience today, right? Gather your patience so you can help your life, so you can control yourself and do what God has put in you to do. So that's the power of controlling yourself, guys. Be sure to go online to Amazon. Grab these wonderful books, guys. Let these books bless your life for the rest of your life. Guys, I appreciate you joining me for this episode of the AFYL Podcast. Jim and Healthy, help you to a healthy life. God bless, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.
This has been the Account for Your Life podcast with your host, the healthy accountant himself, Jay Moore. Until next time, make it a great day.